from its meditation. And I'm starting today with a Sanskrit chant that means, may we be protected, both teacher and student. May we be nourished together. May we work together with great energy. May our studies be enlightening. May there be no hate among us. Peace of body, peace of mind, heart, peace and connection to all things. And this is what it sounds like. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om. That is one of many Sanskrit chants that is often used in meditation class. We don't do a lot of chanting here, but I wanted to share it with you so that you would have a sense of what this kind of sound is like. So today we're talking about sound healing. I was at a conference last week, and one of the most meaningful sessions that I attended was by a yoga therapist named Reggie Hubbard, who is a sound healer. And he talked about his own practice. He works with these giant gongs and singing bowls and all kinds of beautiful sound makers. And the vibrations he finds to be extremely healing. He had a stroke a year ago, and he credits his really remarkable recovery to his practice. And there are a couple of things to think about here, because one is, what is the actual vibration of sound doing to heal the body? And I do believe that there is healing in sound. But it's also the repetition, the consistency of his daily practice that was so healing. And because he had that daily practice, when he needed it, when he was in this extreme situation, he had it. He had it at the ready. And that is why we call this a practice, because we do it every day, or we do it once a week, or whatever our rhythm is, so that when we're facing obstacles, we have this practice to draw from, to fall back on, if that makes any sense to you. Our rituals, whatever they may be, for me, it's my yoga practice. I chant, finding holiness in everyday things, sacredness, and my morning meditation practice that I have with my synagogue. These are rituals that I fall back on, and I do believe that these rituals help to keep us centered and open, even when we're in the midst of chaos, whatever the chaos of our lives is. Making sound in community is healing. So I wanted to share with you some of these different kinds of practices. So we talked about Sanskrit chanting, and I'll probably do another one for us at the end of the meditation. Singing. I sing in a chorus, and just that physical act of singing creates so much calm in my body. And you know, I haven't done a lot of a deep dive into what it is about singing that feels so healing. Some of it is the group activity, you know, that you're doing it with other people. But I really feel like the feeling of the vibration in my body and the act in singing, we slow down our exhale. And we know that that slower exhale is one of the things that helps to bring us into that relaxed state. So we'll talk about other ways of getting to that in a moment. You can go to a place, even Cancer Support Community in Atlanta has a sound bath meditation that you can attend. I don't know if they do it on Zoom. I think it's a kind of a live experience of being in the room, and you sit or lie down, and the leader is playing various instruments. Now, I have a couple of singing bowls that I just want to show you. This is what it looks like. Oh, let me turn it so you can see the tree. And this is what it sounds like. Where's my gong? That's one way of playing it. And then the other is by circling. I can make a sound. It's like that circling a glass, if you've ever seen or done that. And it creates a rich sound. I have a little one, which looks like this, right there, and has a quite different sound, I think. A little more tinky, but not bad. It's kind of pretty. And then there are things like an ocean drum, which makes the sound of the ocean. And my yoga teacher uses that now every week in class, and it's kind of surprising if you don't know what it is, but once you get used to it, it can be quite soothing. I have chimes here, which you can't see, and I have a beautiful drum, which, let's see if I can get it where you can see it there, that has a pretty sound. And then, of course, the human voice. So what I wanted to teach now to use in our meditation is a yoga pranayama, a breath training exercise called Bhramari Breath. And Bhramari Breath is bee breath. And there are a lot of different ways to do it, but effectively it is humming. And what I like about this, and we've talked about this before, is that humming you can take it anywhere. I've sat on a plane, or I've been in an MRI machine and used this technique as a soothing practice and also as a way of slowing the exhale to create that relaxed effect. Traditionally, you use a mudra, a hand gesture that closes your ears, your eyes. Some people close their nose. There are a variety of things that you can do. But I think for me, I can do it without doing any of that, or just using my hands to gently close my ear flaps. And I'm going to give you the option of trying this or not, or just listening to it, of using the closing of your ear flaps when I cue it, or not. And the exercise is to just take a comfortable inhale and then hum. And then as you come to the end of your exhale, you take a comfortable inhale and hum. I can do this sitting on a plane and have the sound completely disappear if I choose that sound of the hum of the plane. So people don't even know I'm doing it. Sometimes when there's turbulence or there's something on my mind that's causing me stress, it can be very soothing. So in a moment, I'm going to lead us in, and then we'll start Bhramari Breath. And I'll do it for a while, but then I'll invite you to choose if you'd like to do it on your own, or just go into your quiet meditation. But I do recommend that you try it at some point, because I find it is one of the most portable tools that we have in sound and vibrational and pranayama therapy. So find your meditative seat, sitting on a cushion, on your chair or couch, lying down, wherever you can find a space that feels comfortable and supportive. Pardon me, and supportive. And once you find that space, go ahead and settle in, making sure that you are not slumped so that you can have a full excursion of breath. And begin to settle, noticing what is present for you as you begin your meditation. Taking in some of this information. Maybe you have a visceral response to this idea of sound healing. Noticing what is present, what is coming up for you. And then becoming aware of sensation, feeling what is beneath you as you connect your body to the earth. Being aware of what is around you, space, air, temperature. Can you feel your clothing against your skin? Maybe your hands resting. If it's comfortable, close your eyes or take a soft, unfocused gaze and allow your attention to turn inward. Begin to notice your breath without changing it, without judging it, just becoming aware of your inhales and exhales. With each exhale, see if you can let go just a little bit more, releasing through the crown of your head, the muscles of your face and jaw. Swallow if it's comfortable, and see if you can release through your throat, your neck and shoulders dropping away from your ears. Allow your arms to be heavy and supported, palms open. Soften through the chest and between your shoulder blades. Allow the belly to be soft and receptive of a full and steady breath. Releasing through the low belly and the low back, through the hips. Let your legs be heavy and supported. Releasing through the lower leg, your ankles and feet. We're going to move into this practice of Bhramari breath. So in a moment, I'll invite you to bring your hands up and close your ear flaps if you'd like, or you can practice without. And we'll take an inhale together and then find a tone and just make a steady, slow hum. And when you get to the end of your exhale, inhale and continue. We'll start together. Inhaling. Maybe close your ear flaps if you'd like. Try different tones. and continue on your own. I will put on our music low, and maybe you'll find a tone to hum to. As thoughts intrude, just notice and come back to the hum for as long as it feels supportive. Hang on, I will get our music. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into your extremities. Maybe slowly turning your head from side to side. If you're lying on one side, on your back, turn to one side and begin to press yourself up. Taking your time, coming up to sitting. I'd like to share one more Sanskrit chant as our closing. And if you'd like to join at the end, we'll chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means Om is the universal sound, peace, peace, peace. But I'll start and I put it in the chat if you're interested. Om Masato Masat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Bhagwan. May the light in each of us be victorious. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and with each other.